Today I will be talking about osteoporosis. First off, what is osteoporosis? Osteoporosis is a disease that weakens bones to the point where they break or fracture easily. It develops when bone mineral density and bone mass decreases or when the quality or structure of bone changes. It is commonly seen in the hip, spine, and wrist, and it can be difficult to notice at first. People usually don't realize they have osteoporosis until they break a bone. So basically, you can see the difference between our normal bone and a bone that is affected by osteoporosis. There's less bone density. You can see the difference in the spine and the spine shape and how it bends. And yeah, some contributing factors to osteoporosis. The main cause is lack of calcium. Lack of calcium may happen when someone is restricting food intake. So, for example, if somebody is trying the keto diet, then it is seen to decrease bone metabolism, an increase in bone breaking down, which may lead to osteoporosis. Another contributing factor is if someone has an intolerance to foods high in calcium, and if someone takes medications that decrease calcium absorption, like corticosteroid medications, as well as assigned gender at birth, so people assigned female at birth, people who are older are affected more, people who are of white and or Asian race, and your family history. So if people who are biologically related to you have osteoporosis, you're more likely to have it as well. Some other illnesses or diseases that may contribute to osteoporosis are diabetes. People with diabetes tend to have lower bone density. Rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune condition where the body attacks its own cells and tissue, leading to inflammation, and also increases the rate that bone breaks down. Hyperthyroidism, which is when the thyroid gland produces too much thyroid hormone and you end up losing bone mass. Lastly, digestive disorders. Mainly if digestive disorders go untreated, it can affect the absorption of vitamins and minerals. Some osteoporosis symptoms. So, as I mentioned before, there often aren't symptoms early on in the development of osteoporosis, and some people only notice they have it when they break a bone or have to go to the hospital for bone-related issues. But some symptoms are back pain, loss of height, hunched posture, bones breaking easily, receding gums and bone loss in jaw, weaker grip strength, and brittle fingernails. Some treatments for osteoporosis. Reversing bone loss without medical help is impossible. But to slow down or stop bone loss, you can exercise, and exercising helps regain muscle strength, strengthen bones, regain grip strength with resistant bands, stretching to become more flexible, which makes it easier to move. You can also avoid certain foods and drinks like processed, canned, and salty foods, as well as alcohol, caffeine, and soda. You can also take medications like pills every week to every month, and the pills work by reducing the rate that the bones break down, and some pills speed up the bone building process. And treatments continue. A main one is that you can eat foods high in calcium and vitamin D, because vitamin D helps the absorption of calcium, and calcium is needed for healthy bones. So some foods high in calcium are dairy products, squash, edamame, almonds, leafy greens, broccoli, and tofu. And some foods high in vitamin D are salmon, tuna, sardines, fortified orange juice, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and fortified cereals. And that is it. And here are my sites. have access to those on the Google Classroom. Thank you for listening.